These are the Shure SC215s. You can see these being used by pretty big artists on pretty big stages, and they cost over $100. Well, what if I told you that you can get a pair of headphones that cost half as much and completely blow these out of the water when it comes to sound quality? Enter the KZ ZS10 Pro. Hey friends, Paul here, and this is a long-term review of what I consider to be the best pair of earphones under 50 bucks. If you do not want to watch the whole video, I've left timestamps below directly to the conclusion. But for the rest of you geeks, I'm gonna give you my honest opinions. Also, in case if you're planning to buy these, I'm gonna give you some suggestions at the end of the video. If you're enjoying these videos, a like and a sub will be really helpful for the growth of this channel. Okay, so let's start with the price. Because our approach to this review completely is based on the price these earphones are priced at. And for 50 bucks, as we're gonna discuss later down in the review, these are incredible value for money. When it comes to build quality and design, in my opinion, these look great and are built with metal and good quality plastic. I was also relieved to see a metal nozzle on these earphones. My only gripe with these earphones is that the 2-pin connector that connects the body with the cable is made up of plastic and can be very fragile. I do understand that these aren't meant for rough use, but my moderately rough usage led to cracks on them, and in my opinion this is probably the only con of these earphones. This further goes to show you that KZ had to make some compromises to keep the price low. If KZ can upgrade these to a metal connector, that'd be huge. The cable that comes with these is replaceable and built well. Although it's not the best cable out there, for 50 bucks, you can't really complain. But if you're a musician or an audio engineer that wants to use this for professional use, I highly suggest that you get a 6-core or an 8-core cable as a replacement. I'll leave links to these in the description box below. I am an audio engineer myself, and I use these on stage and off stage quite often. I also own a pair of Audio-Technica M40Xs, which is the younger sibling of the much popular M50X. And I use these for most of my listening and my studio work. But let me put this very clear. If you're a bass head, these earphones are not for you. That isn't to say that these earphones do not have enough bass. They have good enough precise and clear bass, but that's the key word, precise and clear. They do not have that head-thumping heavy bass that most of the much cheaper and extra bass headphones provide. Rather, they have a very precise and clean bass response. The mids are soft and just a tad bit tamed. The highs are bright but not too harsh. If you're someone who prefers that kind of a sound signature that is clean, precise and accurate, these earphones will really suit you. That being said, these earphones do not have a flat frequency response at all. And I absolutely love the way these handle the frequency range. The bass, as I said, is very tight and precise. The mids are just a tad bit tamed. The highs are bright but again, not too sharp. These earphones have 4 balanced armature drivers and 1 dynamic driver in each unit. Compare that to the SC215s that I've mentioned in the beginning of this video. They only have 1 dynamic driver and they cost over $100. If you have no idea what I just said, hang on, let me explain, because this is the most impressive thing about these earphones. The human ear can hear frequencies from 20 to 20,000 Hz. 20 Hz being the lowest possible frequency and 20,000 being the highest possible frequency. We very commonly divide this frequency range into bass, mids and trebles, just like the one you have on your car stereo. Now, having a single driver in your earphones like the SC215s means that all the frequencies from 20 to 20,000 kHz will be produced by a single driver, which is the way it is with most consumer earphones and earphones that are commonly priced at this range. But the KZ ZS10 Pro has 5 drivers in each unit. That means 10 drivers in whole. For 50 bucks. There is a dedicated dynamic driver for the bass response, 2 balanced armature drivers for the mid frequencies and 2 balanced armature drivers for the high frequencies. In total, these 5 drivers together give a frequency response of 7 Hz to 40,000 Hz, which is much more than the human ear can possibly hear. Comparatively, the Shure SC215s have a frequency range from 20 Hz to 17,500 kHz, which isn't necessarily bad, but it just goes to show you that the KZs are straight up nuts for this price. For your reference, the same configuration of drivers from another brand would cost you more than $500. I'm not saying that those sound exactly the same as these, but for the price, 5 drivers and the audio quality that you get, you probably get it by now, it's straight up nuts. Every instrument is clearly heard and the sound stage is wide enough. And don't be surprised if you hear new instruments and sections in songs that you've been listening to for ages. It obviously isn't possible for me to make you guys listen to how amazing this sound through YouTube. But if you are a musician or a music lover, and if you have never invested in a good pair of earphones, just trust me guys, these are the ones to get. I've had these earphones for over a year by now, and I have to say they're pretty comfortable. They're not as comfortable as my SC215s, but come on guys, the sound quality compared to the SC215s is just nowhere close, and you can always replace the ear tips and the cable for your own comfort. Although they are made for reference and monitoring purposes, they also served me really well for my everyday usage as well. However, the ear tips is a different story. I really wish KZ included a nicer pair of ear tips like memory foam or at least good quality silicone tips. But then again, for 50 bucks, you can't really complain. Also, you can get some good quality memory foam tips for an affordable price. I'm leaving a link to the ones that I prefer in the description box below. The KZ ZS10 Pro comes in 4 different color options. The black ones are personally my favorite. You also have an option of choosing the cable with or without a mic. I have to mention here that the cable without the mic has significantly better audio quality compared to the one with the mic. So if you do not really need the mic, I suggest that you opt for the one without the mic. So in conclusion, if you're a casual listener and if you're considering buying an earphones that cost around 50 bucks, these are the best pair of earphones that you can get under 50 bucks. If you're a musician or an audio engineer and you're looking to buy these, I highly suggest that you replace the cable and also the ear tips. But then again, even with the cable that is included, these are unbeatable if you take good care of them. But as I've said before, if you're looking to buy these for any sort of a professional purpose, I highly suggest that you get the cable without the mic. And that's it for today guys. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I'd be more than happy to help in any way I can. And if you like this video, a like and a sub would be great. Until next time.